What is up, guys? It is Duke here, and in this video I'm going to be answering a question that I've received a bunch of times over the last week or so. What is my farming comp that I'm currently using? And what is a good farming comp and league for Town Hall 9.5 and Town Hall 10s? I've been going air, I've been going with some La Lunion raids. It might not be the cheapest, but as you can see here, I've been racking up loot left and right here. I just put my king down not too long ago. My gold's maxed out. My elixir is almost maxed out, and I still got a ton of time left in my lab. So I'm going to show you 3 quick raids here, what I've been using, what army comps I've been using, how I've been attacking these bases, and where I've been attacking. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and hopefully it helps you. So let's check it out. As I said, I'm using a single hound La Lunion. I'm going with 1 hound, I'm going with 30 loons, and I'm going with 30 minions, 3 rage, 2 freeze. Basically, I'm looking for these dead bases, and if you're looking for a certain league and a trophy range to look to farm in, I've been farming in Crystal 1 and Crystal 2. So many dead bases here. It's ridiculously unbelievable. Looking for these dead bases that have their pumps and their mines just full of all that awesome loot. As you can see here, what I'm looking for is to get rid of these defenses that are like point defenses right on the edge of the base here, getting rid of the air defenses so that my minions can come through and just have no problem at all. Using my rages to go access those air defenses, dropping like 3 balloons for each one, just going around and just almost like a surgical La Lunion basically. I'm saving that hound for the areas that are concentrated with some excellent mines and pumps. So not always do I use it, but when I do use that hound, I'm using it in an area where I feel like I just need a heavy punch just to come in there and just get rid of some of those defenses. I have not really been using my queen too much. I think in this raid here you'll see that I am, only because I know they had a little bit of loot left, which I was thinking was maybe sitting in that town hall there. So you see me drop my queen down. Over 500 of each gold and elixir here, which was just badass. 3,600 dark elixir, which is just awesome. Queen goes down. We're going to zoom in here. We're going to see these pups just barking away on this town hall here. That town hall is going to go down in 1 second, and boom, down it goes. Bumps me over 3,700 dark elixir, which was just awesome. Awesome raid here. Awesome find. Like I said, I'm doing a surgical attack here, just picking off, using my rage to push in, especially when you're using these minions here. You want to get rid of archer towers, you want to get rid of whiz towers, you want to get rid of these air defenses. Some people might say, well, why aren't you using like a barch or a BAM, which is barbs, archers, and minions? Well, some of these ones, you got these archer towers just outside of the ring here of these edges of these bases. So as you see, bringing a hound in here, taking out and dropping a freeze down, getting rid of that air defense. What I'm doing is just basically just smushing this base in, which will expose the mines and the pumps, these collectors. You just want them basically a free-for-all for your minions just to come in here and just have no sweat when they're going to town. Dropping the loons on the left side there. Going to bring in some rage right there to propel those loons, dropping a freeze down. You use your freeze wisely. Like I said, with having a lot of time left in my lab, I think at this point I maybe had like 7 days left on my baby drags going to level 4. I don't really need a ton of elixir, so I can use an elixir heavy based army. Gold, which you can just flow through. I'm not upgrading defenses right now because I'm a 9.5, so I can pump that into my walls. So you can go a little bit heavier with your army comps. Check out these minions as they just go through and just take it out just with no problem, with ease whatsoever. So, and just dropping 1 minion on each outlying collector there. This way you don't want to drop down too many at one time unless you're trying to really just forcefully take out one of these collectors there, in case you really are left with not many loons left to take out those defenses. If I had like 5 or 6, as you can see here, it just dropped them all right in that one last gold mine there, and that'll just pump me up. Looking at a good raid there, over 300 of each. The main guy there was 4,000 dark elixir, which is just a monster. Especially if you're bringing a loon if you're bringing a hound in here, you're just netting a ton of dark elixir there. I'm still netting some good elixir, which is keeping me going, especially since I don't really need it. We're going to go into this last raid here. We're going to check it out. This was a good monster one. This is not really a dead base, as you can see. The Inferno towers are still up and running. The expos are still going. So what I really wanted to do is just try and get at these dark elixir drills here. I had 3 full ones, which I was focusing on. So if you watch, bringing my minions in, trying to see what I can get away with cherry picking, then I'm going to rage propel my loons right into some of these defenses here. So in this base, I wound up getting a lot more than I actually anticipated. Really, what I was going after was this dark elixir, but I kind of walked out of here with some good solid gold and elixir. Going on the left-hand side now, bringing in my rage propulsion here, another rage propulsion up top. Loons are going down on the bottom there. As you can see, minions are just doing a great job because those expos are facing the ground. They're set to ground, so my minions just had no problem whatsoever getting in there. I'm already at 2,700 dark elixir going on. I cleared out some good defenses on that right-hand side, was able to get my minions in there and just cherry pick that last drill here. And we're already up over 4,000 dark elixir, which is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anytime you can get 4,000 dark, it's a good raid here. Wanted to get that last little bit of loot on that bottom right hand side, so I sent my hound in there just to distract, let my loon take out defenses there. Minions coming on the back end side there because there's pretty much nothing to take them out. Figure why not drop the loons down on the left hand side there, see if I can take out that archer tower. And I think we will, freezing the air defense. And like I said, he's got his storages pretty much on the outside there, so I can just cherry pick them out with a minion or 2, which was easy peasy right now. So wonderful, wonderful base here just to hit. Looks like he was just loaded up with his resources, so he wasn't even collecting them from his pumps and his mine and his drills. So I was able to just go through there and just smoke this guy out. Like I said, over 4,000 DE. Pretty much a good solid dark raid here. Good solid gold, elixir, still cherry picking off some items here. So like I said, more of a surgical attack here when you're going through, when you're scanning through bases. Look at one where I'm going for a dead base, or I'm going for one where I can get at a lot of that loot, especially with these guys. Because if you got 30 loons in the party here, you can really cherry pick. You're looking at 3 loons per defense is really the key here. 2 or 3 depends on how much cover they have. And then with these rage and the freeze, you really don't always have to use them. I'm like an overkill specialist, so I like to do that. Bringing in my queen, see if I can pick off that last bit, and still wound up with almost 8,000, actually over 800,000 in resources, 4,000 in dark elixir. That's awesome. That's what I'm using right now for my farming strategy. Town Hall 9.5, Town Hall 10s. I hope you guys found this useful, found it to be a good resource. Let me know what you guys are using, especially you Town Hall 9.5 and 10 guys. Like to hear from you. Like, subscribe, comment, and we will catch you later.